Hey y'all, I am doing some cleaning out here in the garage, moving around and hitting my head on things, as you can see. But I came up with something. I just learned something, and so I want to share it with you all here real quick. If you're a Mopar guy, you're going to really appreciate this. Okay. Now, some of y'all, this is old hat. But some of you all, this isn't. This is like you don't know, or nobody's bothered to tell you, or nobody's bothered to show you. Let me see what you see in here. Okay. Now, if you see this bell housing right here, now this. Let's see, can we get? Yeah, okay, that'll work. All right, this one is 6.5, or almost 6.5 bolt hole center to center. Well, yeah, it is. It's 6.5 bolt holes center to center. Okay, so that's the two top bolt holes. This is for a big block. Okay, this is for a big block. This is a 727. This came out from behind a 383. Now, if you look, let me get this set up here. Okay, if you look right here, I have another. I know I've got a hell of a mess here, but I'll clean it all up. This one is another automatic, and if you notice, that's about 8.25 inches across, center to center. I know it looks 8 inches, but believe me, it's 8.25. Now, that's for a small block. That's a 904 for a small block. Now, for those of you who don't know, 727 was the larger transmission in the muscle car era, which also extended up into the 70s and then the 80s, and then later it became a 518, I believe it is. Yeah, a 518, I believe. Anyway, and it got overdrive and fourth gear and all of that. But I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on these. Anyway, those. Now, these are all automatics. Duh. But something here is going to throw you for a loop. Now, I showed you. Oh, I forgot my measuring tape. Okay. Now, I showed you the small block 904s. And the small blocks, their bolt spacing on their automatic transmission bell housing is further apart. Now, fortunately, I have get over here to it. I have bumped my head. I have this engine right here, 318. It's a $50 318. And it's right here. And if you notice, this threw me for a loop for a little bit because I've been around Mopars all my adult life. Actually, even before I was an adult. So, even when I was a kid, or a child. Okay, if we look right here, the two top bolt holes, we look right here, they're four, let's see, center to center, they're what, 4 1/8? So 4 1/8 inches apart. I hope you can see that. Yeah, 4 1/8 inches apart. And this is a 318. What does those fit? Ah, see, if you're not paying attention, this is where it gets tricky. Here's where it gets tricky though. Here, if we look right here, you see, wait a minute, you measure from this bolt hole, this bolt, to that bolt over there, you got about 8.25, 8.5, no, 8.25 inches, center to center. So, you see what I'm talking about. So, That is a manual transmission bell housing. Those were automatics. Notice I said earlier, I said automatic. Okay? Now I measured some other automatics I got behind me here. Same thing. So the automatic does not use this center top bolt right here. Okay? It doesn't use that. It doesn't use that. The automatics don't. The manual transmissions do. So, oh, just as a little fun fact, this is for a van. See here, these are timing marks. You would have a timing mark on the flywheel, and it would tell you, you know, how far advanced or retarded you are. See those Mopars, they have one bolt that's off center. So, you know, on the small blocks, they have one bolt hole that's off center, and so the flywheel or the flex plate can only go on in one place. And I've seen that on the big blocks too. So, but anyway, so I just wanted to share that with you, share all that little bits of information there with you. If you, like I said, some of y'all, this is old hat. You know this. You know it like the back of your hand. To me, I knew this, but then I had to relearn. So, anyway, just a fun little exercise, I guess you could say. But anyway, like I said, you know, thank you very much for watching. And as always, you know, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Share these videos, man. You know, let's get the word out, you know, because I like helping people. I like sharing what I know, and I like, you know, inspiring you all, you know, educating and inspiring you all to get out there in the garage, you know, whatever your garage is, okay? And the reason I'm laughing is I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you because I've been there, man. It sucks. It sucks when you're outside and it's raining and it's cold and it's wet and it's nasty and the winds are blowing and it's only maybe 30 degrees or something like that. I've been there, you know. I've been there. So it sucks ass. It really, really does. But, you know, I feel for you because yeah, it's tough. But anyway, like I say, you know, if you got any questions, anything, comments, ideas, anything, put them down there below. I'll do my very best to get back to you. I love that interaction. Please keep it coming. Please keep it going back and forth. It's just it's so much fun, and I love being able to help y'all. Okay, all right. And as always, thank you and God bless. And I mean that.